Hello, hello, boys and girls. I hope that everyone is well protected, safe, and home and doing all right and okay. Today is story time. Our story, The Man in the Iron Mask. We are doing chapter 4 today under the title You Will Be a Great King. You can find this lesson on your literature books, pages 18, 19, 20, and 21. Our learning objectives for our lesson for today is only one to comprehend the main idea and important details in chapter number 4. Guys, today is going to be a new style. I am not going to read the page just for the time to save your time, guys. I am going to reveal the questions for you. We are going to read a little bit about it, and then I am going to reveal the questions for you, and you need to look for the answers in the page. And please make sure of your answers by the answer key that you can find with the same file or in the same folder, I'm sorry, of the lesson on Google Classrooms. You will be a great king. The bell of the Bastille's clock rang 9 times. Bezelmu, the prison governor, had a guest in his room. His guest was the Bishop of Vannes. But Aramis was not dressed in bishop's clothes. He was dressed in the clothes of a soldier. He was wearing a sword, and the two men were drinking. This is good drink, Bezelmu said. Aramis said, yes, said the governor. He drank his drink quickly. Then he called to his servant. Bring another bottle, he shouted, talking about the drink. After an hour, they had drunk several more bottles, I'm sorry. The servant came back into the governor's room. A messenger has arrived, the servant said. He has brought an order from Monsieur Faquet. The servant gave Bozemu a paper. The governor read it. Then he showed it to Aramis. It's an order about one of the prisoners, he said. I have to release him. I'll do it tomorrow. My friend, said Aramis, think of that unhappy man. Release him tonight. You want me to release him now? Said Bezelmu. Very well, my friend, I will do it. He left the paper on the table and he went to the door. He called some guards. Quickly, Aramis exchanged the order with a paper from his pocket. So, guys, Bezelmu. Bezelmu is the prison governor, the one who is responsible for the prison, the Bastille prison, where Philip is imprisoned. Um, he was sitting with the Bishop of Vannes. The Bishop of Vannes, we said he is Aramis. But Aramis was not wearing his cloak. He was wearing as a soldier. He was dressed as a soldier. He was wearing his sword on, and and both of them were drinking. So guys, uh yeah, and both of them were drinking. After an hour of having fun together, a messenger has arrived to the door. The servant said he has brought an order from Monsieur Faquet. If you remember, Monsieur Faquet is the chief of the chief of the finance ministry of finance. Yeah, and he is the one who has stamped an order, wrote a letter, yani, to the Bastille prison for Philip to be out of prison. But when Aramis told Faquet about Monsieur Faquet about the name of the prisoner, he did not tell him Philip. He told them it's Selden, if you remember, guys. So yeah. Anyways, the order has arrived to the prison, and the governor, the prison governor Bozemu, said, "Khalas, I will release him tomorrow." Then who said no? It was Aramis. He told him, "No, man. Think of that unhappy man. You gotta release him tonight." So he said, "You want me to release him tonight? Very well, I will do it." And the moment he left the room to release the prisoner, Aramis has switched the order from the table because he left his order paper on the table, so he just switched it very quickly and he put it in his pocket. Aramis had another paper and he put it on the table. Okay? My questions in number one, what was Aramis dressing? Number two, who did he sit with in the Bastille? Number three, what did Aramis do to the order paper? And the last one, why do you think Aramis insisted to release the prisoner immediately? Two prison guards Two prison guards arrived at the door, and Baisemeaux spoke to them. Release the prisoner named Selden, he said. Bring him here. Selden, said Aramis. No, no, my friend. The prisoner's name is Marchiali. Yes, yes, that's right. Marchiali, said Baisemeaux. No, no, not Marchiali. Selden. The drink has given Baisemeaux a headache. He could not think clearly. He wanted to sleep. Look at the order, Baisemeaux said. Look at the order, Baisemeaux, said Aramis. I read the name Marchiali. The governor looked at the paper. You're right. See? No further explanation about the page, guys, because I think that it's clear. So my questions are, number one, what was the prisoner's name on the paper Aramis exchanged? So as we said, Aramis had a paper in his pocket. When the governor Baisemeaux went to take the prisoner out, when he wanted to release him, he left the order that came from Monsieur Faquet. He left it on the table. So Aramis had another paper in his pocket. He switched the two papers. So the paper that was with Aramis and he switched it with the one of the governors. What was the prisoner's name on the paper? Aramis exchanged. Number two, why do you think Aramis changed the name into Marchiali, although he told Monsieur that it is Selden? Next one, the name is Marchiali. He told him, yes, right, the name is Marchiali. You visited that man a few days ago, Bishop. 10 minutes later, Philip was standing in the governor's room. You are a free man, Baisemeaux said to him. Aramis put a hand on Philip's arm. I will help you, he said to him. Come with me, sir. Baisemeaux watched them leave. Good night, he said to Aramis. A moment later, he was asleep. Aramis and Philip left the Bastille in a carriage. The horses pulled it quickly through the dark streets of Paris. 2 hours later, it was traveling through the dark forest of Senart. In the middle of the forest, the carriage stopped. Soon we will be at Vaux, Aramis said to Philip. In the morning we will go to Monsieur Faquet's house, but first we must talk. Don't worry, the driver of the carriage cannot speak or hear. You have the face of your brother, the king, said Aramis, and after tomorrow you will be the king. Louis is going to take your place in prison. So that's what Aramis told Philip. What did Philip say? Well, the people of France. Well, the people of France let me be their king, said Philip. My brother Louis will be very angry. He is going to listen to him. Who is going to listen to him? Said Aramis. Will the walls of the prison listen to him? Louis must not stay in the Bastille, said Philip. It is a terrible place. He must leave France. My questions about this clearer page. Number one, was Philip freed from the prison? Freed, yani set free, okay? Was Philip freed from the prison? Number two, where did the carriage stop? And number three, why couldn't the driver know about Aramis and Philip conversation? Number four, what is Aramis' plan of action for Philip and King Louis? Yani the question is, because I know some people will ask about it. What is the plan of action for Philip and King Louis? Yani what is Aramis intending to do to Philip and to King Louis. And the last question, number five, where does Philip want Louis to be? Oh, you are a good man, said Aramis, and you will be a great king, sir. I sent a man to the Bastille with some papers and some pictures for you. Did you study them? I studied them, and I know them well, said Philip. I know about Queen Anne, my mother. I know about my family and my ministers. What do you know about Colbert? Asked Aramis. Colbert is the second minister of finance, said Philip. He is an enemy of Faquet, the chief of minister of finance. He wants the king to hate Faquet. Faquet is a good man, said Aramis, but he has spent all his money. Soon you must give him some more. Next, tell me about D'Artagnan. Yes, your friend D'Artagnan is the captain of the musketeers. Do you know? I'm sorry. Do you want me to send him to prison? No, said Aramis. I will tell you, D'Artagnan. I will tell D'Artagnan about our plan, but not yet. D'Artagnan is a good man, but he will always fight for the king. Soon you will be the king, then D'Artagnan will fight for you. But we must be careful. He must not discover our plan now. Bishop, said Philip, you are going to make me the king of France. What shall I do for you? What do you want? Sir, replied Aramis quietly, I'm the Bishop of Vannes, but I want to be the Pope in Rome. I will make you the king of France. You must make me the leader of the Catholic Church. Clear page. Question number one. Who is Colbert? And how is the relationship between him and Faquet? Number two. What does Philip has to do for Faquet and why? Number three. What does Aramis wanna do with D'Artagnan? Number four, what does Aramis want Philip to do for him when he is a king? This was the chapter, my friends, and I hope, boys and girls, you understood the chapter. I did my best for you to understand it. For better understanding, I always recommend that you answer the questions in every slide, and after you answer the questions, please check the answer key to make sure that your answers are correct and you understand perfectly. Do not forget, guys, stay safe and stay home. This is the end of my lesson for today. Thank you.